and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Devin Booker.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now Austin's starting group. Carmelo Anthony out there with James. Then there's Rajon Rondo, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Stoudemire in at the 4. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
It's stolen by James. Here's Houston, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Here's Marion. Here's Stoudemire. Chamberlain pulls it in. On offense, here's Austin. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Austin.
Well, it's all fast break points, those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And that one misses.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area.
Rondo passes to James, and it's James with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Booker. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 6. Austin grabs a miss.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again from the guys coming off the bench.
Austin shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Anthony drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Man, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Suns trail by 9. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Booker. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to Houston from downtown. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got assist number 5 here tonight. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. On offense, here's Austin. They're on a 16-4 run. This one for 3, and another 3 for Austin.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's a screen. Here's Marion. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nash. 14 points his last outing. Yep, that one goes.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Jordan's checked in for Austin. Smith comes in for LeBron. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at Austin, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, currently a ways below.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Suns trail by 12. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Chambers. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Nash from outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Outside, Rondo for 3, Anthony. And he buries his first look.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Booker surveying the floor. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Chambers. He's scoreless. Outside Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Clark. Teams are prepping for the playoff push right now. That must put them in a unique mindset.
Well, staying focused on the same goal, having everybody tied together. Any issues that are bubbling up that could derail you need to be squashed and squelched so that you're at peak form come playoff time. That's what you're striving for.
That free throw, no good.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Here's Marley to the middle. Will it go? Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Jordan finds Anthony. And here's Rondo. Back to Anthony. Shoots over White. Anthony misses. Suns trail by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Chambers. Chalk up 2 there.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
On offense, here's Austin. They're on an 18-7 run. Stolen by Booker. Down low. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Austin leading by 16. Houston passes to Smith. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Chambers, covered by Smith. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 21, Sidney Wicks.
Outside White. 5 to shoot. Fade away. Austin grabs a miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Austin ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Austin so far, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's James. On the court for Austin, we've got Rajon Rondo, LeBron James out there with Anthony, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. Outside White. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Marley. There's the 3. LeBron with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for Austin. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And there's a pick. Here's White. Deflected. Rondo passes to James. Oh, hey! How about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Rondo.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Well, the Suns shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's Wicks. No made baskets yet. Doesn't go for him.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Marley passes to Mikan. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle. And stolen by Anthony. And here they come. Here's James. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the Suns call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. LeBron James, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now White hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside, Mikan, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside, and rejected. Pass to Chambers. Here's Mikan. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Stojakovic, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Stojakovic has got his first basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They get back on track, and he lays it up and in.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
James passes to Stojakovic. Drops in the 3. Stojakovic has got his second basket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
On offense, here's Austin. They're on a 12-4 run. Screen by James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's White. Pass to Mikan. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he... tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Steve Nash.
Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong take from Chambers there, leaving no room for error with the throwdown.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancers.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for Austin. On offense, here's Austin. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me. Brian?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Levine. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Pass to Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson passes to Stojakovic. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Smith outside. Pass to Levine for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Outside Levine. Back to Jordan. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Pass to Nash. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Levine. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Booker can't get it to go. Austin has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Levine, that one's good.
Levine just going to work. Talented, finishing inside.
And the Suns shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. There's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Levine against Booker. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Austin ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for the Pocket Light Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for Austin.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Mikan in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And Austin shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. They double him with Booker. It's good. Chamberlain's got 6 points.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Stoudemire. Check by James. Stoudemire, the pass to Mikan. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Here's Nash. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And Nash just making it look too easy. I mean, he's got one of the purest shooting strokes in all of basketball.
And it's James with the jam.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
And the Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Marion. He's guarded by Anthony. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Nash. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Marion. Shot clock at 5. James with a steal.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that. Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Marion. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Stoudemire. Check by James. And the basket by Stoudemire.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
For Austin, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. There's a screen. Here's James. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Marion passes to Nash. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
It's Rondo on the take. Count that one. Rondo. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Rondo really knows how to maneuver his body, contorted in an effort to draw fouls, and so effective with that.
Here's Stoudemire. Check by James. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And it's James with the jam.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Chamberlain. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. For three, Anthony.
What you love about Marion is he's so versatile defensively. He can guard just about every position.
Here's Mikan. Here's Nash. Check by Rondo. Here's Stoudemire. Phoenix no good that time either. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And for the Suns, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
For three, Anthony. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Booker. Austin grabs a miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Houston. The Suns clear it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. And an amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Nash, covered by Johnson. Nash misses.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Houston. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Booker with it. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Pass to Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 18 points in the game.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Here's Nash. He's got 6. Here's Chambers. Here's Mikan. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Nash. Porzingis grabs the board. Austin is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Mikan. Releases from 15. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Austin shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Suns making a switch here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside White. Takes it inside. Here's Chambers, covered by Smith. Chambers, good. Chambers has got 10.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
On the wing, Anthony to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's Austin, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Phoenix with it. On the court for Austin. Smith out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Johnson. And it's Stojakovic in at the three. Here's Chambers, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. It's blocked! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Offensive rebound, controls the rebound and the putback.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Longhorns. Stojakovic and Austin again with a bucket.
You know, Page is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Austin grabs a miss. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LaVine against Booker. Outside Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, when you're defending KJ, you got to back up a little bit to account for his tremendous acceleration.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. White, the pass to Chambers. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Johnson against White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. LaVine with it. Now guarded by White. Smith outside. Here's the pick. Vucevic with some nice D. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Chambers. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's stolen. Inside, here's White. Banked it in off the glass.
pass by Marion, moving the ball when his shot isn't there.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. For Austin, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's the three. Stojakovic, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Rondo with the steal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
On the rack attack, Stojakovic shows that he's more than just a shooter.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nash. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. For Austin, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Levine. Lets the three fly. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Very
He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over.
And your dance team.
Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. James, right side. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Houston can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Booker against James. Here's Marion. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
He can play inside, too. Marion knows how to use his frame to get the advantage.
Puts the move on. And there's a nice layup by James.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Booker for 3. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Nash. Pass to Marion. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Anthony. Corner shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The assist.
Anthony's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Nash. Let's go with a three. Here's Mikan. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Longhorns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And honestly, it is clear who the better team is. They've won all 3 matchups this year and have a chance to go 4 for 4 in their final meeting against Phoenix.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
He hits the second from the line. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Outside Booker. Here's Nash. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Both free throws good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's Booker. Austin grabs a miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration.
LeBron
This is
James.
going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
So we see Austin getting the win here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.